For cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out ufifa.com and use my discount code EzekielGamingHD at the checkout to get 5% off your order. What is up guys, Jack here from EzekielGamingHD. Welcome back to another FIFA 15 player prediction video, and today is going to be our first legend prediction video. So I've got 3 legends in this video, and I'm probably going to do another 2 or 3 more videos, so make sure you subscribe for them if you want to see those. But first of all guys, I want to say these legends are going to be harder to predict for me because obviously they were at their peak when I was a lot younger. So I was born in 1993, so hopefully you older guys would know a little bit more about them than me. And when they was at their peak, I was probably like 10 or 12 years old. So I've done a little bit of research, gone onto YouTube, gone onto, you know, these sites that tell you their goals to game ratio, their assists and stuff like that. So that's how I basically found out all this information for this video. So most likely guys, you'll know more than me. So leave in the comment section. If I've got something wrong, just correct me by leaving a comment, and it's as simple as that. So before we get into the first player though guys, if you want to go and check out G2A, that'd be fantastic. They got cheap MSP and PSN codes if you want to buy some of those, and also just cheap PC games, Xbox and PlayStation games. They got everything on that website, and they're very quick and reliable. So let's get into the first player. We have Zinedine Zidane. So on the screen you can see his card on the right side. On the left side there is absolutely nothing, because usually these screens would be comparing a FIFA 14 card to a FIFA 15 card, but obviously they're not quite in the game yet. So Zinedine Zidane, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, and overall I've given him a 94 rating, although I don't know if it's a little bit too high, maybe even a 93 or 92. I'm not too sure. Let me know if I've got that correct. Also, let's go on the card stats. So he's got 81 pace, 88 shooting, 93 passing, 94 dribbling, 69 defending and 82 heading. Now 81 pace, he never was really lightning quick. He was extremely good at dribbling, and he was fairly fast, which is why he got round people, and you know, that's how he got round people basically. That's why I've given him 81 pace. I've given him 88 shooting, absolute great finisher of the ball. I think if he played actually further up the pitch, maybe more into the, I know he wasn't a striker, but if he played in the striker role more often, then he would have scored a lot more goals with his shooting stats to be 88. And anyway, passing 93. I think he should have at least 93. He was a very, very good playmaker of the team, and very important for the midfield. So, and that's another reason why I've given him a 94, because if you think about Iniesta, Xavi, they're very high rated overall, but their card stats don't actually show their overall rating as much, and that's kind of like the same thing here. But 94 dribbling, as I said, sometimes I've looked at these YouTube clips where it's gone around like 3 or 4 players, and it actually looks like he's falling over, but he's actually got full control of his body. He knows exactly where the ball is, exactly how to play, and 5-star weak foot also helps with his dribbling and stuff like that, just getting around people, and that's what I noticed anyway. Defending, 69 defending. I don't know if I've given that too high, but he was a midfielder. He did tackle pretty well, and well, let's move on to the heading then. Now, given an 82 heading, a lot of you guys are going to be making headbutt jokes. I know you are, but generally, in the air, he's actually pretty good, and that's why I've given him 82 overall. Nothing too high, but not anything too low either. So that's why I've gone with that. If you think anything different of my player prediction, you can leave your predictions, and this is what 2 people have sent in for me. So one person called SlipsHD has given him a 91 overall, 79 pace, 90 shooting, which is higher than me, 95 passing, which is higher than me, but lower on the dribbling, 89 dribbling, 70 defending, and 85 heading. And on the right side, we have a 93 Zinedine Zidane, 88 pace, 91 shooting, 72 passing. I don't know if they have missed something there, but anyway, 91 dribbling, 55 defending, and 65 heading. So that is the 2 predictions that I've got on screen for you. You can leave your predictions by going into the description, entering the giveaway. If you win, I'll give you 10,000 coins in the first week of FIFA 15, which is actually very expensive. It's like, I don't know, something like £20 for 100k in the first week of FIFA, so that is quite a nice little prize. Next player we have, guys, is going to be Ronaldo, not the Portuguese Ronaldo, I mean the Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, also known as Fat Ronaldo. Don't call him that. He was an absolute beast in his prime. He was retired, and then he started to get overweight, basically. That's basically what it was. So we have on the screen, you can see his stats. He's got 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. That's what I think he'll have. I've given him 94 overall, striker, 90 pace, 93 shooting, 78 passing, 96 dribbling, 51 defending, and 81 heading. What do you think of those stats, guys? Now, I've given him 90 pace, obviously lightning quick player, but he's 6 foot tall, very strong, very aggressive, very, very strong indeed. Now, 93 shooting, a lot of shot power, very accurate, and I've got to give him 93 at least. 78 passing. He was a striker, but he was still pretty decent. He was good at those 1-2s. He wasn't anything special on the long balls, but 78 is a nice little stat there, higher than some midfielders in the game. So 96 on the dribbling. Oh my god, he was a fantastic dribbler of the ball. He could use either foot. As I said, he was 5-star weak foot as well. So using either his feet, no one really knew which way he could go in and shoot on as well. 51 defending as well as 81 heading. Now that's my prediction. You guys have replied to my tweet saying, you know, reply to this and you could win 10,000 coins. Link will be in the description if you still want to enter that. And you guys have sent in a 93 and a 92. Now the 93 card has actually got 90 pace, 95 shooting, 79 passing, 95 dribbling, 48 defending and 83 heading. So his stats on the card are actually higher than mine, but his overall rating is 93. It depends how EA works out really. It's completely down to EA, but that's a very nice card there. 92 rating, has 86 pace. I think that's a little bit low in my opinion. What do you think? He's got 92 shooting, 79 passing, 96 dribbling, just like me, 48 defending and 82 heading. I think that guy has underrated him a little bit, but he could well be right. You know, you never know with EA and you never know what ratings they're going to give players. But what do you think of that? And let's move on to the next player. And the last player of this video, guys, is going to be David Beckham. So as you can see on the screen, I have given him 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot. He was never a huge skiller at all, really. He was just a midfielder, very straight, very English as a midfielder, if you know what I mean. Very textbook style. So he didn't have to do any kind of skills to be what he wanted to do. And that's why I've given him 3-star skills. Weak foot, I've given him 4 in his prime. I'm not sure if it should have been 4 or 3. If there was a 3.5, I'd give him 3.5, but I just couldn't. So I went for the 4-star because he is a legend, and it wouldn't surprise me if they give him the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, I've given him an overall rating of 90, and this was also very hard to choose. I wasn't sure to give him an 89 or a 90. Now I think 90 because, again, I've given him the benefit of the doubt for this, but overall in his stats, you got to think when he was in his prime, it's hard to judge Beckham because he went to PSG, he's been around, he went to the MLS, well off his peak, and you see him playing there and you think, oh, maybe he should have this stat, but you got to think when he was in his prime, what would you give him? Now 83 pace, 87 shooting, 92 passing, 84 dribbling, 53 defending and 73 heading. That's why I've given him 83 pace because he was never the quickest. He was, you know, it was okay when he was in his prime. He was never rapid, so 83 was about right. 87 shooting because he wasn't, you know, he wasn't a clinical finisher, but he was very good at long shots and he was decent at finishing. So 87 I think is right. I think, you know, long shot wise he'd have 95 power, 95 long shots plus. Anything above that for his long shots and power, but finishing wise probably, you know, something like low 80s or mid 80s. That's what I think anyway. That's my opinion on that. If you disagree, put it in the comment section. 92 passing. Now his long passing was superb, as you guys should already know. If you're an England fan and you watched him play, he was just wow. Not just an England fan, Man United as well. He was just fantastic in his prime. Now 92, obviously mainly long passing. His short passing was good, but obviously I think his long passing would be a good 2 or 3, maybe even 5 ratings better. 84 dribbling, he was okay at dribbling. It was never kind of like his weakness or anything, but it was never his super strength, so I've given him an 84. Defending 53, he was a midfielder, did get back now and again, or you know, he did make tackles now and again, but he was never really a big, you know, used to get in the way of tackles. I think looking at his card now, it probably would have been better to give him something in the 60s for his defending, but that's what I initially thought when I made this, so I went with my gut instinct to give him 53. 73 heading because he wasn't short, but he was, you know, when he's in his prime, he was okay. He wasn't afraid to jump up, try and attempt to win a header from someone, and 73, it wasn't completely weak. But he was never really strong, so 73 I think is about right. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. My player predictions, as I said, I was born in 93, so when they was at their peak, I was younger. I wouldn't be able to analyse them like I would be now. So I've gone off YouTube stuff, Wikipedia, any kind of other websites that say goals to assists and stuff like that. And yeah, so what do you think of the video? If you did enjoy it, drop a like on the video, and if you want to subscribe and see some more of these player predictions and you want to see more in the future in your sub box, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.